So,
So, here we are.
what you got for us today, Mick?
Well, it's an old story, but this is specifically for those. We now have a YouTube channel, so we're going to we're going to tell some stories we've already told because they need to be stories that are short. Not so much short, but in parts. So,
Let's get on with it then.
yeah, it's going to be like exciting episodes. Yeah. Today, let's retell the story how I became the manager of Paul Di'Anno. For those that don't know, Paul Di'Anno was he was a vocalist on the first two Iron Maiden albums, and I met him actually the first time I come across him. I didn't even know who he was. I was promoting bands at the Royal Standard, the pub in Walthamstow, which was quite well known rock-wise. I fell into that by accident because of the firm that was doing it. They pulled out. The financial situation wasn't right for them. So anyway, I didn't know anything about heavy metal. I grew up listening to Motown, James Brown. So the manager at the time, who was a friend, I had a bit of a rehearsal studio going out the back, and he said, "Oh, what am I going to do?" He said, I said, "I don't know." I said, "Look, I'll tell you what," I said, "keep running the heading sounds about you got Friday Rock Night," was the night he was wanting somebody to run. So I said, "I'll go over the road." So I get the two main publications, Metal Hammer and Kerrang. You've got gig guides in the back, and I'll check out who's who and what's what, and just say anybody that's interested in playing, get in touch. So that's what happened. And luckily, I'd been working on the door at this pub, and I got to know through the heavy metal night, which was a rock disco night, which was Neil Kay's night on Saturday. I got to know quite a few of the people, and Dave Craig was someone I got to know really well, and he was like my heavy metal guru because he knew everything. I mean, he's been to a million gigs, he catalogues them all, you know. And I was standing outside with him one night, like after we got the rock night up and running. It was really going well. All the bands was getting in touch. I was checking it out with him, finding out who was who and what was what, because your crowd was only as good as the people, the bands you had playing.
Yeah.
So anyway, I was standing outside with Dave Craig one night, and this geezer come across the road, and like there was a few outside, and there was a little buzz, and you know, this girl was standing there. She went, "Oh, there's Paul Di'Anno." I said, "Paul Di'Anno?" Didn't know he was, didn't mean nothing to me. So Dave Craig, he was standing right next to me. I said, "Who's Paul Di'Anno?" He went, "Oh, he's a singer with Iron Maiden." He said, "For the first two album night, he's like say he's world famous." I said, "Oh, right, lovely, yeah, good." Anyway, time drifted on as it does, and I was managing. I started through doing the rock night. We found a young band to manage. Me and my partner, a guy called Tony Knightsbridge. We came across this band Tilt, very good. So what we did, and we Tilt, on the book cover, and it's them.
It's a nice book you got there.
And you know, that's my book, and this is the idea of we're publicising the book.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, no, I was managing them, and it was bizarre because I've never had no conversation with Paul Di'Anno whatsoever, and we was in the toilets. Sounds we was in the toilet.
Hang on a minute.
Doing what men do. Anyway, you know, it was we had a chat. Started the chat, like, you know, well, yeah, after we'd finished doing what we needed to do, I think I hope we was washing our hands, and he started saying to me about he'd seen Tilt. He said how great they were, and they had an album out, and I'd done that. I had a record company of my own, publishing, so I, you know, I made a bad fist of managing them, which was strange because they actually sacked me in the end, but that's another story. And he just said, oh, it's hard work, and he said, that management business. I went, oh, I said, yeah, it is. I said, trust me. He went, yeah. He went, look, I've seen all the publicity. He said, I know, don't get yourself. He said, you arrange all the gigs. I went, yeah, you do. I said, it's hard work. He went, I'm looking for a manager. He went, she said, you fancy giving it a go? I nearly fell over. This was Paul Di'Anno, and I'll tell you something, you can still see all his stuff on YouTube. I mean, he's a legend. I mean, unfortunately, he's not with us anymore. He died a couple of years back. And yeah, that's the first story, and that's the shortened version. And in part 2, I'll expand.
Look forward to that.
Okay, mate, lovely. Thank you.
Thank
See you in a bit.